Hey, watch it!
That's all you've got?
Oh, fancy us. Now that the Empire has arrived in Riften, we finally established that Cadillac White Mane is a better place now. Or is there any place better than Sovngarde?
Now, ain't this a surprise?
Stand still! You're dead! Dead! Enough! Gonna rip you open! Victory is yours. I submit. Ah!
Someone there?
Ah, found you. Time to finish this.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good. And set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left. And to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly. We have no time to lose.
All right. I have everything you asked for.
Good to see you again, friend.
quite a bit of coin on the line, and the last two you set up fell through.
Not now, lass. Carlia said it was important.
You better hope this one isn't another waste of my coin.
Yes? Need something?
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Hey, let's talk a second. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
It's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingale, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside. Beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Looking for work. Got lots of jobs available. Well, well. If you happen to must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the Grey Fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking extra work.
So, you can cast a
Hail,
few
companion.
spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
We could always use help. Honest pay for honest work.
It's not safe
travels.
around here. There's thieves out there looking to steal everything you own.
I'm staying out.
I'm getting out of here. Azura's wisdom. A few days ago, some thieves from Riften broke in here and stole it. Can you imagine? Took the only thing of value. If you have the guts to head into the Ratway and get my bow back, I'll pay you what I can. That's it. That's my bow. I don't know how you got it back. Here, this is all I can afford to give you as compensation. Hope it's enough.
Glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. He's just ahead. Please, keep following.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in the first century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath. You appear ready for the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You appear ready for the oath. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no art. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment. You're closer to... The only difference is, whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues. Again, you have to think different, like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal... does she... The return certainly seems worth the risk. From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its... Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer... I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild. And it seemed... It's my hope that you will, yes. This isn't about religion or destiny. This is nothing more than a business transaction between yourself and... Consider this an extremely risky job, but with a massive potential for profit, and you'll do fine. Proceed down the hall to the gate when you're ready.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? By transacting the oath with Nocturnal, you're entering into a business deal. You'll be provided all of the power and knowledge befitting a nightingale. You're free to use those powers as you see fit, to further your own goals, or the goals of the Thieves' Guild. In return, you'll be required to defend the Twilight Sepulchre and everything within when the need arises. More importantly, upon your death, your spirit will be bound to the Twilight Sepulchre as one of its guardians. Once the oath has been struck, the terms are... Knowing this, are you ready to undergo the Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle. We'll speak when the oath is complete. We'll speak when the oath is complete. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but all of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power secure. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential become good. Then you understand if the key isn't returned. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkin. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carla. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life Aye, and some of what Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
your coin.
Kill you.
There you are.